What do you think about in the whole conversation around, like service partners or services partners? I don't even know what we call anybody these days anymore. It seems like there's this just insane amount of pressure to become these like AI enabled, service companies. Like, what's your take on how that changes the dynamic for HubSpot services partners, and what can they literally translate that to? Right? Because there's a lot of, we hear the AI.
You want me to answer your question, or do you just want to keep asking?
Dude, yeah, Max be asking a question and he can't land the plane with the question because the question, he starts to answer the question and then starts.
He's like, but I think, what do you, but if I was just going to tell you what I think, this is an interview show where I ask you questions and then I answer them. Okay, so here's, I have an answer here, which I actually think is clear. I actually had lunch with the AI team yesterday and told them this also. So I think it doesn't actually change what partners do and what partners build, right? Because today a partner goes to a company and they say, okay, you have this type form on your website. It sends an email into an inbox. You have a follow-up email in your notepad. You copy paste that and then you send it to people, and then you go log into Stripe and you make invoices and then you email those to people. And they're like, you just run all that on HubSpot and automate all of it. Wouldn't that be great? And the customer just wants the outcome, and what they buy from the partner is the strategy and the execution work to get them to that outcome. And today, how they deliver that to somebody is like, I made you forms, I made you workflows, I made you email, and I can show you all the stuff I made for you and hand it to you. I think in order for the services move to AI that HubSpot's sort of preaching to become real, is that we need to be able to have a service provider build their own copilot that is trained on certain information and launched contextually inside of HubSpot and like publish that into someone's portal the same way you might publish an app card or the same way you might publish like a record layout or a workflow. I think that extends also to agents, right? At some point, agent AI will be HubSpot, maybe. And so being able to actually build an agent, put it into someone's portal and say, hey, look, I made this agent. Here's what it does. And you can report on how effective that agent is at doing whatever job I've designed it to do. Once that becomes feasible, and I think the heuristic, if there's any HubSpot product managers here, I'll tell you this also, is what I told the AI team yesterday. I think that the framework for success of a HubSpot feature should be, can a services provider add a line item for doing that thing for you into their SOW? And I think when people are like, oh yeah, we will make you a prospecting agent tailored for your brand, and that is a $5,000 line item on my proposal, that I think ends up being what service providers start to do. And I think the people that are able to deliver that will yield outsized results the exact same way at the beginning of the CRM. Everybody who is saying, hey, we're RevOps, we're CRM focused, and like the folks that are saying, hey, we're doing inbound marketing, compared to the people who are actually going and say, hey, we'll build CRM stuff for you. That was the last curve. This is kind of the next curve. Stair step? I don't know, some shape.